and Newburger, Griggs, Sweet, and Froley.
Waking up your neighborhood with what's happening. It's Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wyatt Lukashansky and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. And Hometown Today is presented to you by our friends over at Professional Floor Covering. And Randy and his team, they're here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings. But it is so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. But it's professional floor covering for a reason. And there's so many different types, styles, brands of flooring. They have that carpet, hardwood, laminate LVP, tile, stone, area rugs. And Randy and the team, they'll come out to measure, provide suggestions on the type of flooring at those price points that meet your budget. Professional Floor Covering is an Abbey Design Center, and you can find them at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam or online at PROFLR.com. And it's an exciting day in here because we have Anthony Kinsey, firefighter and paramedic right here in town with the fire department. And Anthony, you have a lot of stuff coming up.
Yes, for sure.
Literally for you. We've been chatting for the last 20 minutes. You had a busy 4 months coming up. But first on that bucket list for you, July 10th, Tahoe Park. We have a Brat Fry coming up.
We do. We have a Brat Fry coming up. It's our first Brat Fry of the season. It's going to be at Tahoe Park. It's going to be in the evening for us. It's going to be 4 to 9 during all the festivities going on down there at Tahoe Park with the Best Damn Fest.
Oh, so you're already going to be out there at Best Damn Fest. Get yourself a Brat.
For sure.
And at the same time, this is going to be going to a very, very fun cause because this cadet program, we've had you guys on before. You guys got some fun, lofty goals coming up. And before we get to where these funds are going, you guys got some exciting news on a grant side of things. Can you tell us about the exciting stuff that's been going on?
Yeah, so the program has been working really hard fundraising, trying to get some funds for new gear, new equipment at the department. We actually received a couple grants. Our first grant that we got was from the Wisconsin Safety and Professional Services Board, and we got $25,000, which is awesome. We got that to help replace some of our aging gear that has been around for about 25 years. So we'll be getting some new gear with that. And we also got another grant from the United Way of Dodge County for $5,000 for new helmets and some other training equipment, which we totally and awesomely appreciate both those grants. And we're super excited for what's to come.
I can only imagine when you're using the same gear time and time again. That first time, you know what it's like when you buy like a new hoodie or something?
Yep.
You're like, I might never take it off. I imagine it's probably similar when you get brand new gear for the first time in a while.
Yeah, brand new gear for the first time. It's kind of like shoes. You got to break it in a little bit, but once it fits, it's great. You know, the gear that we have now, it's all size from guys my size and bigger. And our cadets, they sometimes can be a little bit smaller. And so seeing them in gear that's, almost triple XL, right? It's they're swimming in it. So it'll be great to have gear that truly fits them and they can actually do what they got to do without being obstructed by the gear.
Yeah, I can imagine. Trying to rock a 3X. I've seen some of the cadets that we brought in here before. They shouldn't be wearing the clothes I'm trying to wear. So this is good. They're going to have stuff that actually fits them.
Yes.
And at this point, you mentioned you had a grant from the state. You also had that other grant, $5,000 from United Way of Dodge County.
Yeah.
So how does that work actually? Is it like an application process? Hey, we're looking for a little bit of funds to help out. How does that work?
Yeah, so the grant we got from the state was specifically for Explorer or cadet programs. So if there's any other fire departments out there that have a cadet program or are looking to start one, you just go to the Wisconsin DSPS website and look up the Fire Explorer grant program. And it was super easy to fill out. It took a little bit of time, but the questions were fairly self-explanatory, and that's a great place to start for there. As far as the United Way one goes, that's another great grant to fill out for. The United Way, they help out a lot of great organizations in the Beaver Dam area, the Dodge County area, and we're super fortunate to be one of the organizations to be chosen to receive the grant money. So we're super excited.
Well, speaking of exciting, you were telling me a little bit about what's coming up over the next year with this program, and a New York City trip
Yes.
is on the docket. And when is that going to take place, first of all? How long do we have to start preparing and try to raise money for this?
Yeah, so June of 2027, coming up pretty quick here.
Yeah.
Our New York trip is going to happen. It's a 3-day trip, 2-night trip, where we'll take about 20-ish people, a good majority of them will be cadets, over to New York City to go tour the bunch of different firehouses in New York, their fire department training center, and then the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. So it's a super huge trip that we always enjoy putting on, and the cadets they always enjoy it too. This will be our 3rd time doing this trip, and this year we're looking to kind of do a co-op trip, include another fire department, so that it's not just us benefiting from the trip. We're starting to kind of try and spread the wealth, which is a pretty cool thing to be able to offer it to other departments.
Well, and that's part of the excitement of this Brat Fry coming up July 10th in Tahoe Park. From this point forward, these events, are they all uniformly going to be going to this trip until we pay it off?
Yep, so 100% of the rest of the fundraisers we have from now until next year, June, 100% of it goes to the New York trip. Last 2 years, we've been really hitting hard on trying to get money for gear, and we over-exceeded that, which is awesome. So we're going to take kind of the remaining money from the gear kind of campaign that we had and put that towards the fundraiser, or towards the New York trip now. So all in all, we're looking to raise another about $20,000. And so if we really hit these fundraisers really hard and really stay focused and go to different groups and businesses and stuff, and I know in the years past when we've gone to businesses and different service groups, and it's really cool to see how supportive this community truly is, and we truly appreciate it. And there's a lot of great guys and gals in the city of Beaver Dam and the surrounding areas that are more than willing to help out, if not donate. And it's really cool to see how supportive this community is. It's
been about 6 months since I've been full-time host, so the people at home are going to get so tired of me hearing me say it again. But it's like, for instance, we just finished up with our 29th annual Radiothon, and we raised $180,000, and it's a moment from an outsider. Like this kind of a community involvement, the love to try to help out, you don't find it in a lot of places. So to be able to see the fire department, be able to take cadets out to New York, and when we come back, I want to dive into that trip. What it might actually look like, what these what young cadets are going to be able to get out of that. But Anthony Kinsey, you're going to have to stick around with me. We got you for one more block, all right?
Sounds good.
All right, we'll be right back with more on Hometown Today here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Prizes, exclusive experiences, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting DailyDodge.com/contests. That's DailyDodge.com/contests.
If you're craving a delicious fish fry, then join Horicon Hills every Friday beginning May 2nd from 11 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. for a traditional Wisconsin fish fry that will leave your taste buds begging for more. With a variety of fish and shrimp, as well as homemade coleslaw and all the fixings, this fish fry is sure to satisfy. So start your weekend off right with a fish fry at Horicon Hills. Your taste buds will thank you. Reserve your table now and get ready for a meal that's sure to impress. Follow Horicon Hills on Facebook.
St. Vincent de Paul of Dodge County is the place to shop, save, and support your neighbors this summer. The new store edition is now open, featuring 50% more clothing, plus household items, books, and a brand new toy section. Every donation and every purchase helps local families right here in Dodge County. If you need a helping hand, call 920-885-3392 to reserve a food box today. Shop, save, support St. Vincent de Paul of Dodge County.
God bless from your friends at St. Vincent de Paul.
If you're grilling this weekend, be sure to have plenty of artisan hearth buns and rolls on hand. Fancy equipment and secret sauces are great, but once you've mastered the basics, it's all about the bun. Your perfectly grilled burgers and hot dogs deserve the best, and with several varieties to choose from, including Wisconsin brat buns, gourmet brioche, French, and onion rolls, the bakers of Artisan Hearth have the buns and rolls your family will love. Artisan Hearth, locally baked, delivered fresh daily.
WBEV is turning up the heat with the Brat Summer Sweepstakes presented by Newman Pools and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Stop by participating Brat Fries and grab your stamp card. Earn a stamp at each event. No purchase necessary. Fill all 5 and you're entered to win. Become one of 3 guaranteed winners for chances at a $4,000 grand prize, plus $750 and $250 winnings as well. The drawing is September 3rd at the Hometown Glass and Improvement Brat Fry. Brats, summer, and big cash. Don't miss out.
Hey, this is Randy from Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. We have Anthony Kinsey in the building today, a firefighter and paramedic with the Beaver Dam Fire Department. And we're here to talk about the cadet program today because a very cool trip is on the horizon, but we got work to do before they can take the trip. And we got a brat fry coming up on Friday, July 10th in Tahoe Park. For people that might be just joining in now, can you tell us a little bit about when this will be and what this is going to be benefiting?
Yeah, so Friday, July 10th. That's next Friday at Tahoe Park from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. So this is an evening one. It's during all the festivities going on down there during the Best Damn Festival. We're looking forward to serving some brats, burgers, hot dogs. We're going to have it. It's going to be hot, fresh, and ready. It's going to be great.
Okay, this is not just brats, too. If you want to get out there and have a burger or a dog, this is the place to do it.
100%. And we actually had an awesome donor that actually donated 300 brats, which is super cool.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, that'll help get us to New York here a little bit.
100%.
So every dollar is going to go and actually help these cadets. And we're aiming, you said $20,000 we have to get before. When are we looking to aim for?
$20,000 before our trip in June. So
okay, we have a year to do this.
Got a year.
We can do this. All right, well, speaking of the New York trip, you mentioned a couple really cool things, like going to see the 9/11 Memorial and Museum right there. What all can the cadets expect? What are they going to be seeing when you do get out to New York City?
Yeah, so on this New York trip, first things first, we're going to be going to the 9/11 Memorial Museum. There was a huge event that shaped not just the fire service, not just the nation, but pretty much a lot of different stuff that we do, right? Taking a step back, I mean, you think about the cadets, the high schoolers, the students that we have nowadays. None of them were alive when 9/11 occurred or the events that day. And so the only experience that they have with that monumental event is in a textbook or on a video. And so being able to go and see that in person is huge, especially when it's free of cost to them.
Absolutely.
So that's why we do all this fundraising, so we can make sure that financial part of it is not a barrier, because that truly is something that they should be able to go and experience.
Well, and you brought it up. You're a 25-year-old now, and that was in your first year of life. We're getting to this point where every single year that people are getting into the job force, they're further away from this event. And maybe for a lot of us, we can remember where we were.
Yep.
But this is a brand new, or at least something that you're right. It's a textbook that I'm learning from.
Yep.
They're going to be getting firsthand accounts of not only what brave firefighters were doing that day, but the impact it made on the country as a whole. I mean, it's trickled down. Even 25 years later, you can still feel the effects.
For sure. Yeah, so it's a great trip. We've done it a couple times in the past here, and so want to keep it going. And all the cadets look forward to it every year. We actually do it every 3 years, so it's not something that we do every time, which is a pretty cool thing. We'll also be going to different firehouses, touring all the different styles of firehouses, because they have ones that have boats and ones that have ladder trucks and engines and squads and a whole bunch of different stuff. And then the last place we'll be going to is the training center. So every New York firefighter goes to a specific training center, and it's a really, really, really cool place that's very intricate and very, it's well organized, and it's really cool to see the difference in training there versus what we have to do here versus where other places go. And it brings another true appreciation for New York firefighters.
I've got caveman brain, and I got to ask, in Beaver Dam, Do you have the fire pole? Do you get to go down a floor, or do you have to go down the stairs the old-fashioned way?
We have a fire pole.
You do? Okay, that's
but
big.
it's for decoration.
No! So maybe there's a shot that, are they going to be able to go down a fire pole in New York, or is that?
Maybe. We'll have to ask. We'll have to ask the right person. But yeah, no, stairs are our friends here at the BDFD Fire Department, and that's okay.
Yeah, okay, all right. Because that's all my brain. I'm like, in New York City, it's like, these are massive, massive fire stations.
Sure.
Like, it's unbelievable.
Yep.
And I'm like trying to imagine going down like 2 flights in the span of 2 seconds on a pole. That ain't for me. I'll leave that for you guys. No problem. But you mentioned $20,000 that we have to raise. You can start here with the Brat Fry, Brats, Burgers, Dogs, Tahoe Park, Friday, July 10th from 4 until 9 p.m. What other events throughout the year can people keep an eye on? Is there a place that they can follow along to make sure they are prepared?
Yeah, so find us on Facebook, BRAM Fire Department Explorers. Find us on Facebook. We'll post all the time there for our different events that we have. After this Brat Fry, our next one is August 8th at our market in town. And of course, if you have any high schoolers that want to join us on a York trip, we are always looking for applicants for our cadet program. We do have some openings here coming up. We do have a closed application process, so you can join in August or January. So the deadline to sign up is coming up here pretty quick. Reach out to us at the fire department, BDFD Cadets at gmail.com. Stop on by the fire station or give us a call, 887-4609 for an application. Join the cadet program today. It's free to do, 2 trainings a month. You got to be a high schooler, so 9th grade through 12th grade. It's a great time. And if you want to learn about the fire service, EMS service, healthcare, or just want to see what a big red flashy red truck does, we're the place to come to.
Yeah, I felt like that last one was, you gave a little long look at Wally there. That definitely would have been what appeals to me. But we are talking with Anthony Kinsey, firefighter and paramedic with the Beaver Dam Fire Department, specifically talking about the cadet program today. And I'd love to dive a little bit more. You talked about there's 2 events a month. But what are these events throughout the year? If people are like, I'm on the fence, I don't know if I want to do a cadet program, what would be the pitch? What are these kids going to be able to experience over 4 years?
Just do it. I mean, it's free to do. There's nothing to lose. We do 2 trainings a month where we're coming in doing the fire and EMS trainings, and we're actually doing what the real firefighters do. We're not watering it down. We're not doing that. We're doing what we would actually be doing for trainings, and so it's realistic. You're going to be wearing the real gear. You're going to be doing the real thing, and it's really cool to see the high schoolers or students that come in knowing absolutely nothing, and then at the end of the year knowing a lot of stuff and be able to actually do the real thing. So,
if I'm not mistaken, too, because you and I were talking a little bit before we went live today, this program has been a massive success. We have 5 full-time firefighters and paramedics that went through this. You're a success story yourself, aren't you?
Yep. Cadet program alumni. We have 5 current full-time members on the department. That's about 20% of our full-time members are former cadets, which is a huge statistic. We've also had a good number of cadets that also have been on the paid-on-call side of things. And we also have a good number of cadets that aren't just on our department. Since we don't just serve Beaver Dam, we have cadets from all over, from Dodgeland, Horicon, Waupun. We've had from Lakeside Lutheran, Randolph. I mean, we've got cadets that have gone to those departments or neighboring departments or to Lifestar Private Ambulance. I mean, it's really cool to see the reach our program has.
Well, first of all, that's awesome that you were a member of this. When you went in to the cadet program, did you know this is what you wanted to do?
Nope.
You found out while you were there? That's extra cool.
I did. Yeah, so my mom actually pushed me.
Yeah, we need moms every now and then to give us a little shove.
I actually joined the cadet program my senior year. I was going to be going into something completely different, and I was looking for something to do, and she pushed me to join the cadet program. I joined October of my senior year, and by about December, I realized that this actually is something that I could do as a job, and here I am.
Yeah, and you have no ambitions to go anywhere else, right? We got
Correct.
you for the long haul?
Yep. We're in it for the long haul. The seatbelt is buckled, yeah.
Hey, good. We'll keep it buckled there. But hey, Anthony, before we say goodbye today, send you off into what sounds like a very busy summer for you.
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us one more time, the Brat Fry at Tahoe Park, when is this going to be? What can people find at the Brat Fry?
Yeah, Brat Fry Tahoe Park, July 10th. That's next Friday from 4 to 9. Stop on by at the shelter there. We'll have brats, burgers, and hot dogs, and all the other fixings to go with that. It's going to be great.
How do you doll yours up? We'll be going with the brat, we're going with the burger, we're doing one of each, a dog as well?
Brat and the burger, 100%.
What are we throwing on it?
Ooh, this is going to be very controversial, but I'm a ketchup man.
Yes, you are. Come
just
on. Just ketchup?
Just ketchup.
Hey, you know what? I'm from Pittsburgh. Heinz ketchup runs supreme. I am very impressed with that answer. Never going to have me in the wrong side. But Anthony, hey, thanks for joining us this morning. We'll be following along throughout the summer, and $20,000 we have to raise.
Yep.
So let's get to work, Dodge County. Let's send these good folk out to New York.
It's going to be awesome.
Hey, Anthony, you're the man. We'll catch up with you very soon, I'm sure.
Sounds good. We'll talk to you later.
All right, that's going to do it, at least for this portion. When we come back, it is time. Diana Ogle, Park Village Shopping Center. You don't want to miss it. That's next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. Some big rulings handed down by the U.S. Supreme Court today. Among the decisions, one that expands presidential power. The court ruling that the president does have the power to fire the heads of independent agencies. However, in a separate ruling, the court allowed Fed Governor Lisa Cook to keep her job pending further court fights. The court also ruled that mail-in balloting and ballots that arrive after Election Day can be counted in the results of the election. Also today, the High Court rejecting President Trump's appeal in the E. Jean Carroll civil suit. ABC Stephen Portnoy.
The High Court didn't explain its decision. It simply issued an order denying President Trump's appeal of the $5 million defamation award a federal court issued to writer E. Jean Carroll in 2022. That stemming from what Trump said about an earlier case Carroll brought in which Trump was found liable for sexual assault. The president denies he committed any offense, but the High Court's ruling means the defamation judgment stands, and he will have to pay.
This is ABC News.
Hey, it's Stacy from Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stay tuned to my friends here at 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge, live from the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now, this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. Steamy days are ahead as an extreme heat warning is posted for the southern half of the state with a heat advisory for the northern half. The National Weather Service says heat indices will be in triple digits through Wednesday as far north as Wausau and Green Bay. Forecasters remind you to stay hydrated, take breaks if working in the heat, and to never leave pets or children in cars even for a few minutes. Leveling charges of Bernie Sanders-style socialism on all Democrats running for Wisconsin governor, Republican Tom Tiffany calls the race the firewall against socialism in the U.S.
It doesn't matter whether it's Francesca Hong, Mandela Barnes, Sarah Rodriguez. They're all going to do the same thing. Think about Joe Biden in 2020 when he became president. Who did he outsource policy to? To Bernie Sanders.
6 Democrats remain in the state's primary race for governor. Tiffany made his comments on WISN's The Benjamin Yount Show last week. You're listening to Wisconsin Radio Network.
The Brewers fell to the Cubs 4-3 in 10 innings yesterday, dropping the last 2 in their 3-game weekend series with Chicago. I'm Bill Scott with sports. Brewers had plenty of chances, but went just 2 for 12 with runners in scoring position. DH Christian Yelich.
Unfortunately, you're going to have some rough spots like that, and you just got to get through them as a team, and we'll be all right. It's part of a season. It's rocky. It's never smooth. There's going to be some hard times, and we're in the middle of one of those right now. We've won some games while being bad at that, which is pretty fortunate because usually it doesn't go that way. So it's part of the year. We'll be fine. We'll come out the other side, but obviously frustrating one.
Brandon Woodruff tossing 5 2/3 innings of 1-hit shutout ball, giving him 11 2/3 scoreless innings in his 2 starts since returning from the injured list. Loss goes to Joe Connell in relief. He surrendered 3 runs with 2 outs in the top of the 10th. Brewers hit the official midway mark of the season on Sunday with 50 wins. That's the most in franchise history. Bill Scott, Wisconsin Radio Network.
Find all the latest local news on DailyDodge.com. Presented by Saputo.
93 today, under partly cloudy skies, winds out of the south, 10 to 20 miles per hour. Slight chance for showers. Tonight, lows around 75, clear skies. Highs level off around 94. Tomorrow, mainly clear skies. Mainly clear Wednesday, with daytime highs approaching 93. 92, slight chance for storms Thursday. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. currently 78.
Doctors Jackie and Colby McIntyre of Marshview Veterinary Clinic in Randolph are here for you if your pet isn't feeling well.
At Marshview Veterinary Clinic, we are happy to provide urgent care veterinary services to animals in our community. Urgent care cases come up all the time where you're all of a sudden realizing that your pet is bothering their ear. You need to have them seen. In many cases, we can be available within a day or so to see those cases.
To make an appointment, call Marshview Veterinary Clinic in Randolph today or visit marshviewvetclinic.com.
You almost wonder with Mizorowski if he's able to set guys up with his fastball and take a little off and then run it up there at 102 and run it by him. 2-2, and that's what he did. Fastball at 100 right past Alonso, who swung through it and started walking back to the dugout and said a word I can't say on the radio. And Bauer sends one out to center. Racing back is Hill at the track. Wall! Grand slam! This is Lane Grindle. Your home for Milwaukee Brewers baseball is 95.3 WBEV.
Keep your family comfortable and worry-free with Surefire, rated Dodge County's best in heating and air conditioning. This is Tom Schwartz, your favorite home comfort specialist. Whether it's icy winters or hot summers, Surefire has you covered with expert installations, repairs, and 24/7 emergency service. With Surefire, you're guaranteed top-rated technicians, reliable service, and a cozy home all year round. Need financing? We offer flexible options to make it easy. Visit us today at surefireinc.com to schedule your annual maintenance, our free in-home estimate.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, making sure you don't miss what's happening in your hometown. It's Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. It is time for the one and only Diana Ogle with the Park Village Shopping Center. Diana, it's been so good to get back in this chair today. I'm even more excited knowing that it's you I get to talk to now.
Well, Wally, I'm telling you, well, Ashley's got some pretty big shoes to fill. She's rocking it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she's killing it.
Killing. I mean, the whole team over there at the Radio Ranch is rock stars. Everybody.
Well, and the team really feels like it includes you. It includes all of our wonderful partners. And it includes the team over at the Park Village Shopping Center. And I tell you what, Kayla was just telling me, yeah, the 4th of July is coming up, Diana. There's a lot to be excited about. There's even more so to be pumped up about because it's Ollie Days.
Ollie Days. Get this, and you're going to hear this right. Everything, and I mean everything, is 15% off.
Everything.
So here's the deal. It's going to be hot today. Might even be hot tomorrow. Might even be hot Wednesday. I'm not a meteorologist, but I'm pretty sure I know what's going on.
It's going to be hot. Well, what over there at Ollie's?
So here's the thing.
I was just saying, what can I get over there?
We got a 10 by 30 inflatable pool. Everybody else sells them for $120. We sell them for $63.
Ooh, buddy!
Come on, you can get a gazebo for $42. You want to start? We got splashy savings going on over there. You want to take care of your pool? We got pool essentials. Everything's 15% off. I'm telling you, we're out of control with Ollie's.
Well, so wait, how big was that pool you mentioned at $63?
10 by 30.
10 by 30.
By 30 inches.
Okay.
That's enough for you and me to hang out in.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. It might still be for me to hang out in. I'm trying to imagine like the old, like you just sit in a tiny pool in the backyard when it's hot, have a bucket next to you. It might still be for me.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, because I've seen you in your snappy little swim outfit, which you look pretty dapper in, I got to tell you.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I would even pretend to drown just so you could save me.
Hey, I'd be ready for, what was it? What was Squint's the girlfriend in Sandlot?
Oh, buddy. God, now you're making me use my brain. I've only had one cup of coffee.
That's okay. People know what I'm talking about. We're going to make that happen. Yeah. You're invited to my pool party any day of the week, Diana.
Absolutely. There you go. So Ollie's at the Park Village Shopping Center until Friday, including Friday, it's 15% off everything. That's huge because they've already got stuff that's marked down drastically because they buy it by the truckload.
Yep.
I mean, I bought a fridge there the other day for $500, brand new.
You bought a what there?
A refrigerator.
Oh, a fridge. I thought you said a bridge. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I really do have everything.
You know, I bet they sell them too.
They probably do sell bridges. Well, I'm starting to think too, because we have a lot of parades coming up this next weekend. if you got 15% off, this is where you're like, hey, we got to get candy for these parades. Let's go into Ollie's. We'll get a big selection there.
Absolutely. You'll get a big selection there. And if you need to get some of your holiday gear, they got it. If not, you can certainly whip on over to Hobby Lobby. They got all kinds of stuff. In fact, their 4th of July stuff is on sale.
Okay, so park the car, walk between the two. Expect to be in a good spot when you come out looking at 4th of July celebration out here.
Absolutely, absolutely, because Park Village Shopping Center wants to make sure that everybody has a great shopping experience. We get things to you at a reasonable price because we love this community and the community loves us back.
Amen. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Ollie's Ollie Days until Friday, 15% off everything in the store right now.
Everything. I can't say it enough. Hear me. In the back of the room. Everything.
If you find it, that's good. I'm going to just start walking through and be like, hey, Diana told me 15% off. I'm just going to take one of the people around the store and keep asking.
Yeah, that's what you do. And they'll go, oh, sure, she did. Sure.
Well, Diana, before we say goodbye, first of all, so excited that I get to start talking with you here once a week again. And there's always something going on at Park Village Shopping Center. I went over there this weekend, too. I went and got pepper jack cheese brats over at Piggly Wiggly because I already knew what I was going to be doing for 4th of July. Is it really 4th of July if you don't have brats?
The answer is no.
No. Come on. It's easy. It's a one-stop.
I think it's against the Geneva Convention. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, if anything, it'd be disrespectful. I'm not willing to find out, so I will have brats on the 4th of July.
Well, you got to have brats, hot dogs, burgers, and you have to be proud to live in America. 250 years, we're celebrating that birthday, and it is all good because freedom isn't free, my friend. I'm a daughter of a World War II 101st Airborne Screaming Eagle, so I love this country, and I'm proud to be an American.
Amen to that, Diana. And big shout out to your dad, to everybody else out there who put the ultimate on the line to make sure that you and I get to talk about fun things that we're going to be doing on July 4th. It's a beautiful place, and it's better because you're a part of it. So, Diana, thank you, as always, for being who you are. But I haven't been able to ask you about this in 6 months. Can you give me the tagline?
I shop Park Village Shopping Center. You should too.
We're so back. Come
Absolutely.
on, Diana. Let's keep it going.
So back. Have a good day, my friend. Happy weekend.
Hey, you have a great day. Have a great week. Can't wait to catch up with you next time.
Talk soon, sweetie. Bye.
Oh, the great Diana Ogle there over at the Park Village Shopping Center. Ollie Days, Kale, 15% off everything in the store. I already imagine, Kale, you're going to be going over there. What are you going to be looking for before 4th of July?
Oh, gosh, I don't even just about anything and everything, really, honestly. I know the wife and kids were over there this weekend because the kids had to pick up a bunch of these dumpling toys. Have you seen these?
Dumpling toys? Is this like a new trend?
Yeah, it's a new trending item. They're hard to find, and everybody wants them. They're like a squishy toy.
Like Squishmallows?
I mean, Squishmallows are more fabric. This is more like has like a gel inside, I guess you could say, and it's kind of shaped like it's called dumplings because it's in the shape of a dumpling, and it comes in this cute little package that looks like the little baskets that they serve dumplings in. And so yeah, the kids love it, and there's all different colors and sizes and all this stuff, so they were all excited to do that. I know one of them ended up getting one that was like orange glitter filled. Another one was like rainbow. So the kids were all excited about that.
It's almost like the new Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, or if you're old enough to remember Beanie Babies.
Oh yeah,
and all I feel like I don't know. As a parent, I really need to talk with my parents. Be like, was there really like this many trending toys? Like every month there was a new big hot toy item that just everybody had to have, because I feel like it's every month it changes.
Do you remember the Tickle Me Elmo?
Oh, of course I remember Tickle Me Elmo.
My dad had to literally go to war just to get one for my brother when we were kids. I'm sitting here, he comes back on Black Friday shopping, and he looks like he's got the 1,000-yard stare of, we came away with it, we got it. I don't want to talk about what we had to see at Walmart, but we got it there.
I got the we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so I got the generic just stay away from me Elmo is what I ended up getting.
Just stay away from me Elmo?
Just stay away from me Elmo. Yeah, exactly. Well, it is Wally, 4th of July is coming up this weekend, which is crazy to think. You big 4th of July guy?
I love the 4th of July. It's a great like middle point to your summer, you know?
It is. It really is. And like Diana mentioned, it's going to be even bigger and better this year because it's the big 250th birthday for America. So hopefully everybody's going to be able to celebrate. I know you and I will be in Columbus on 4th of July. I'll be there with Ninja along the parade route to do the broadcast, which is going to be a lot of fun over on Daily Dodge TV. I think you're going to be in the parade, aren't you?
I think Wade Bates and myself are going to be driving Old Reliable through, so I'm pretty excited to get out there. I forgot that you and Ninja would be there, so I'm going to be able to be a little extra rambunctious.
Exactly, yeah. Give us a big wave when you drive by the broadcast booth there. It's going to be a fun day down there in Columbus, and I think tomorrow actually we're going to have some of the folks from the Columbus 4th of July Festival on the show with us to talk about all the fun stuff, multi-day event, including that big parade on Saturday. But speaking of 4th of July, of course, with 4th of July, when you think 4th of July, you kind of think fireworks, right?
You do.
And I have learned recently that that Wally would surprisingly not a fan.
Okay, this always gets me into trouble this time of year, every year. I am fine if you're going to do them the night of July 4th. That is no problem, whatever. I can get over it for one day a year. Fireworks suck. You are watching your money explode in the sky. Why do I care about making loud, ridiculous noises? I'm good. Why? Can somebody explain to me the appeal? Every pet in America hates them. The people we're celebrating, the vets don't like them. Like, what are we doing? I mean, some of the vets. I'm not going to say all. Some vets do love fireworks. Where's the appeal?
Watching your money explode is rich coming from the guy who will spend an entire day in a casino.
I would do it in a minute. At least there I'm sitting there all day. It's not 4 seconds of a light show.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, right. They're not super long. Well, you, my friend, would fit in very nicely in Paris, Kentucky.
Oh, give me Paris, Kentucky.
Because Paris, Kentucky has a very restrictive ordinance governing their Independence Day celebrations. While most municipalities across the country allow residents to discharge consumer fireworks pretty much any time around the holiday, Paris, Kentucky maintains a rigid policy. Local regulations permit the use of consumer fireworks exclusively and only on July 4th.
Come on, Paris!
This singular mandate contrasts sharply with neighboring areas where citizens participate in multi-day pyrotechnic displays. City officials implemented this strict rule to balance the spirit of community celebration with the need to minimize noise and safety hazards. Local law enforcement does monitor activity within city limits to ensure strict adherence to this rule. Individuals planning to participate in the festivities must align their activities with this restricted schedule. Those who choose to discharge fireworks outside of that designated July 4th time frame do risk fines and citation. It represents a deliberate effort by the municipal government to prevent the prolonged disruptions that frequently impact residents in less restrictive regions.
You know, that's fascinating because I never really had any kind of goodwill to Kentucky. My family's from, mom's side's from Tennessee. They moved up to southwestern Ohio. There's a big rivalry in the state of Kentucky, Tennessee, and southwest Ohio. So I've never really had time of day. I am lifting that for at least a little while for this one area. Paris, Kentucky, you have my love and support.
I mean, right, this is the time of year that you start seeing the debates on Facebook of, wow, fireworks already. I mean, listen, I will tell you, like, do we need to be lighting them off every weekend for 3 months?
Jail.
No. Like, I have had it where it's like, it started in May. And you know what drove me nuts? It was like 4 fireworks every Saturday night for like 3 months. And I'm like, I don't even care at this point that you're lighting them off. It's like, just get them all lit off.
Yes. Well, and what's the 4 really doing?
That's just right? Like, that's my thing. If you're going to do it outside, fine. But outside of the window, fine. But, like, light them all off. Have fun with it, right? Like, make this 4 or 5 fireworks every weekend for 6 weeks is the one that gets me. But I love fireworks. My neighbors will tell you this past weekend I love fireworks. I absolutely love fireworks. I've been around fireworks my whole life. I had family growing up out in South Dakota who were pretty firework obsessed, would always buy some of the biggest stuff that you could get, and yeah, I love fireworks. They're my favorite. But even as somebody who loves fireworks, I'm saying We don't need to be doing 4 or 5 every. I think to me the window is this past weekend, like basically the July 4th weekend in the middle, the weekend before the weekend. That's your window. Up to 2 weeks. If 4th of July lands on like a Wednesday, you got maybe a week and a half. That is your window, and then we're done.
Just know that every time you hear one out there, Dodge County, that there's somewhere Ebenezer Scrooge in Wally form going bah humbug. I'll have a Brat. Keep your noise. Keep your noise. And I get it. I'm the loud and abrasive guy that's saying get rid of the loud and abrasive stuff. I hear it. Get it out. All right. All right. Figured we'd save a little extra room here at the end of the show because we have a huge, huge thing to talk about what happened this last week. A lot of thank yous, a lot of overwhelming emotion comes from it. But let's talk a little bit about the Radiothon and what's coming up here on 95.3 WBEV. Coming up with more Hometown Today. Again, on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. It's great to see you again, Randy. You're my best friend, and I have more flooring troubles for you to solve. I purchased a second lakefront property with my massive wealth, and it could use your professional touch, but I'm almost embarrassed for you to see them.
Relax, Wally. This is a judgment-free zone. We're here for you if you need new floors, but I'm not going to hug you.
These floors make me uncomfortable, Randy. I feel like they're judging me.
Well, let's turn that judgment into jealousy. At Professional Floor Covering in Beaver Dam, we've got carpet, hardwood, laminate, LVP, ceramic, you just name it. We'll measure, help you design, keep it all within budget, whether you're a big shot like Wally or the average Joe.
And I think I'll have you look at my kitchen and bathroom while you're there, too.
That sounds great, Wally. To give your floor a fresh start to the season, just visit PROFLR.com or our showroom in Beaver Dam. Let the team at Professional Floor Covering turn your frustrations into fascination today.
If you're a Wisconsin hunter, you know there's nothing quite like deer camp. Well, this year, deer camp is coming early. Huntstock is a 3-day hunting festival happening July 17th through the 19th at the Dodge County Fairgrounds, and it's shaping up to be one of the biggest hunting events of this summer. You'll have the chance to meet the hunting public, Dan Infalt, Barry Wenzel, and John Eberhardt, plus thousands of passionate hunters from across the Midwest. There will also be seminars running all festival long. You can check out the latest gear from over 100 exhibitors and top hunting brands, plus enjoy live music and enter a chance to win part of more than $40,000 in giveaways, including bows, guided hunts, Vortex products, even an e-bike, plus much more. It's part hunting expo, part deer camp, and all about celebrating the hunting tradition we love. Get your tickets today at huntstockevents.com. That's huntstockevents.com.
The Columbus Family Dental Mystery Player is back for the 2026 baseball season. Listen to Milwaukee baseball every Sunday on 95.3 WBEV, and we'll announce who the mystery player of the game is. Then the following business day at 8:15 during the WBEV morning show, if you're the correct caller who can identify the mystery player, you'll win a pair of tickets to see a game in Milwaukee. It's the Columbus Family Dental Mystery Baseball Player of the Game all season long on 95.3 WBEV.
Ready to make a splash and make a difference? Join Kalahari Resorts for Family and Friends Night, September 25th and 26th, where your getaway helps support the Good Karma Brand's John Moser Children's Radiothon. Enjoy America's largest indoor water park, arcade fun, and unforgettable family time, all close to home. Rooms start at just $179 and include 2 queen beds, water park passes for up to 4, and no additional resort fee.
Hurry, rooms are limited. Offer expires August 25th.
Book now and turn your next weekend into a family adventure that gives back.
Hey neighbor, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering. And I wanted to save a little bit of time here at the end, Kale, just because what we just got to go through this last week is one of the best parts of our job. It's one of the coolest things. It's that moment you can feel how tight-knit this community is. And $180,000 plus, a historic number for our Good Karma Branch John Moser Children's Radiothon. Kale, I wanted to give you a word here. As we wrap up and look ahead to next year, this is it's genuinely the coolest thing in the world to be a part of, and I know you take great pride in this as well.
Unbelievable. Whirlwind 27 hours last week for the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. Over $180,000 raised. It's a number I didn't think I would see in my time. It's actually kind of hard to wrap my head around that number, honestly. And it just, one of the interesting things about the Radiothon these last few weeks, and as we announced that total, and as we were going into it, it's so many people that I talked to that are familiar with it that were saying thank you to me about the Radiothon. And I said, don't thank me, thank you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we are, the way I think of it, Wally, and I'm sure you have experienced as well, right? People saying thank you to us. We are all but a vessel, right? And it not happen without the community, and the community really, really showed up and showed out on this one, as they always do. It just never ceases to amaze me that, a community the size of Dodge County can come in here and raise $180,000. That's big city type numbers, right? Like that, you don't see that in communities our size, and what really blows me away too. I was talking to somebody about this last week, is the fact that not only is that just a ridiculous number for a community our size and just so impressive, it's like not the only time that a lot of these people give either, right? Like, they are still year round supporting these, 8 organizations in other ways. They're supporting other fundraising efforts throughout the community year round. So, like, this is just one thing this community supports, and it's just unbelievable. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it anywhere else. And definitely, walking away, heading home on Friday this past week, just was filled with a lot of gratitude for this community. And I hope people know the impact that has on these 18 local nonprofit organizations that will benefit. Every dollar, every quarter, every dime, every penny, every dollar raised from all that $180,000 plus dollars are going directly to these nonprofits. There's no, well, we got to take this out for administrative fees or this to pay. None of that. Every dollar is going back. I've been very, very, very fortunate the last couple of years to get to hand these checks over to these nonprofits, and the impact it has is pretty incredible. I got a chance actually to talk already with a couple of them since we announced the total on Friday, and they are, I can speak on behalf of them, that they are just absolutely blown away as well, and just cannot express enough gratitude to this community for making that happen. So yeah, that is pretty awesome. A big thank you. If you want an auction item on our Radiothon auction, by the way, you can pick those up tomorrow and Wednesday, Tuesday and Wednesday this week, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. here at our studios, 100 Bill McCullum Way in Beaver Dam. Cash or check. Make sure you bring that cash or check. We don't do credit cards, but cash or check. Come bring that in. If you're doing a check, make sure it's written out to Children's Radiothon, and come on in. And we can't wait to get all these auction items out the door and some checks cut. Before we get going, Wally, too, one more thing when it comes to giving back to the community. Do you want to mention, because we got this in mid last week, and then we had Radiothon, so we didn't really get a chance to talk about this. But coming up tonight, there's a local family, the Mark and Marlene Gran family, that recently lost their milking barn during the June 10th storms that rolled through our area, and the community is coming together to try to help them out. Pizza Ranch of Waupun and Tractor Supply of Waupun are partnering together to help them out. And coming up tonight from 4 to 8 p.m. over at Pizza Ranch in Waupun, 10% of food sales are going to go directly to the Gran family so that they can rebuild. On top of that, they're going to have raffle items from Tractor Supply from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. There's also going to be free face painting from 4 to 6, and all the donations for that will also go to help out. If you can't make it out tonight for that, there is a locked donation box located at Tractor Supply at 1120 West Main Street in Waupun that you can donate to anytime. So another great way to help out folks in our community here.
And know they will. Thank you again, Dodge County. We love you guys. We appreciate it. We feel that love. That is going to do it for us here on Hometown Today. But we'll continue the celebration for about a week, and then it's time to start working again and looking at next year and keep this train rolling. That will do it for Hometown Today. We'll be back tomorrow in the same time, same place, and we'll continue on here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Save big money on your next project this